you hear anything on Eddie last night? I know he tripled, but how did he look or feel?
I didn't hear anything. I just read the game report and saw the triple. So it was good to get him out in the outfield because I looked, it was 1st of June, I think, since the last time he played the outfield. So, hopefully it's good.
Feel like the ABs you saw from White last night?
So.
Yeah.
I know it's the first time up here in a game, so hopefully against the lefty today, it's good matchup for him.
Oh, Marcel, he missed something a little bit, but last night he looked like he got back to what
That's a good at bat. Because I know Nola wasn't he was throwing a lot of breaking balls, and you're going to get hard from Alvarado, so that was a really big at bat for him.
Before yesterday, did you just feel like it was time to move Austin up with how he'd been going?
Well, pretty much yesterday, for yesterday too, he's had some good numbers off Nola, and just wanted to get him up there in the first inning. And you know what, maybe let Marcel get a change of scenery a little bit, maybe get him going too.
With this series, talking about your pitching rotation, you decided to keep it the same. Did you ever think about switching guys to have, some of your top starters go at this series because it's so important?
So I don't.
Did you think about changing the pitching rotation?
Oh yeah, well we talked about it, but it's just we've done a good job so far, but it's still got to work. I mean, like as far as who's available and things like that, and when we're going to do it, but we didn't. I think it'll be good for Lope to get out there and throw on 5. Because it was just so happened that if the right situation would have come up then, I think we probably would have did it. But it's things got to go, well for us to do it with off days and things like that.
I know we ask every day it seems about Laureano, but was he an option to pinch hit?
No, can't run, hit, nothing.
In that 9th inning, is that why, if you would have had another outfielder, would you have maybe used the Murph bullet for that final at bat?
Maybe. I talked about that, and so if there's 2 guys on, I'm just going to have Eli bunt and try and get to the top of the order. It's something. It's kind of tough to do that some.
Anything you're looking for from Spencer tonight? I think he gave up 4 runs in his last 2 starts. Is there anything that you're kind of looking for?
No, I think it's just it's a pitch here and there. It's not a body of work thing. It's just he's like if he misses with a pitch, he's not getting it back in certain counts. So I think that's more than anything. It's just kind of. Like I say, he's getting a lot of on-the-job training, that's for sure, and experience. And I think the more he goes out there, the more he's going to figure things out and using his stuff and things like that. But it's just kind of been that. I mean, overall, the total body of work has been really good, I feel.
He hadn't had a lot of innings coming into this year, but he did have what I feel like was kind of maybe some life experience that some younger prospects don't necessarily have. Have you seen that can kind of be helpful?
Well, no, absolutely. I just think the athleticism and his mound presence, and he's very, he's got a good feel for the game and pitching, and there's, let's say, a lot of the intangibles really good with this kid.
Your staff, when healthy, is obviously really deep. Is the Philly staff about as good as you've seen in the league this year?
Yeah. I mean, they've done a good job of putting together that whole, the bullpen. They got a lot of good options there, and the starters are,
When might Cranny be able to rejoin you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. It's well, I'm hoping we'll see him when we're in Arizona because he's out. He's home there now. So that's just there's a lot of things up in the air right now.
Him in sights, this is such a daily thing for you guys, but does it put into perspective like how many important things people have going on that aren't the field, just like how important family is?
No, I know. It's the family is the number one thing. This is nothing compared to you know, when you have family issues and family matters and health issues in your family. That's the number one priority, always.
Obviously, nobody would choose to have an abscessed tooth, but do you think Arcia maybe could have used that for a little bit of a mental blow after, you know, just to have a couple days away from
Yeah,
the game?
no, I don't know that it hurts anybody to have a mental blow. So I know he probably would have liked it a little different. You know, be able to maybe eat something along with it, but it seemed to be okay, just moving around and all, so.
Anything else? All right.
Hey, thank you.